guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Ariyiike with the Dimples, and this is Dating in Lagos, where we talk about the Lagos dating scene, all the madness that happens there, and we also share our experiences and also find out one or two things that we can learn and do better, because all of us cannot all be mad. So if you are here for the first time, welcome. We're so sweet and a yummy family, a safe family. Please subscribe to join the tribe. I'm begging you in the name of God. Like, share, subscribe, go watch previous episodes as well. And you can follow us on Instagram at dating_in_Lagos. And you can follow me at Ariyiikedimples. You want to find out who we have in beauty, right? Just stay here with us. Welcome back, guys. I have in the beauty one of my baby girls that I absolutely love. We go way back. If you used to watch BP Dialogue, see, I'm bringing on my BP Dialogue people, yeah. If you used to watch it, yeah, she's there. She's OAP. She's, this guy is a hustler. She's a host. Sometimes 1-2-1-2, she they do film too on the side. Everything. My dear, we have to make this money. And she's one person that cracks me up on TikTok and on Instagram. Up where you crack me up. So just there now. Don't I say again? What's your name? Bread.
I saw your comment.
Bread. Like, I was literally dying. But one of the videos, my favorite video was that one of push it. What do you do?
I push drug.
Okay, how you feeling?
I'm good. It's so nice to be back here. Good to see you, my girl. And I'm proud of you.
Thank you, baby.
So proud of you.
Thank you so much.
And it was growing. Look at us.
Wow.
Look at us.
Wow.
Well, yes, let's go to the crux of the matter.
Okay, so yeah, dating. How would you define dating?
How would I define dating?
Yeah, when you hear the word dating, what comes to mind?
The coming together of two people.
Is the
like minds, people that share interests and are fond of each other.
Right.
They're friends, and then it might graduate
into something
deeper.
Yeah. Okay. Now, judging from that, your perspective and your definition of dating, how would you define in one word dating in Lagos based off your experiences, based off what you've heard, what you've seen? How would you define dating in Lagos?
Chaotic. One word, no. Chaotic.
In fact,
I think I will go as far now as saying that I stopped dating in Lagos. Yes, for years. This is not years.
Right.
Yes, I'm talking years. Like I was just done. And then when people say, "Oh, don't look for love. You'll find the good man of," and then you're just there, just do your work. A diligent woman would. And you're just there doing your work. You are using
the Boaz is going to meet you.
You are using the second eye to be, okay, it's love there. Okay. Let me still focus on my work. It's love there. So
but this
I just got tired, to be honest. I got tired.
People don't talk about this enough. Like, that, it's when you're not looking,
It will come.
You now try to condition your mind to as if,
I'm not looking.
I'm not looking. You know, I'm telling you, I'm not looking. It's not my dear. You are single. Single to stupor. So chaotic.
Yeah.
What have you seen personally that makes you feel like, dating in Lagos is chaotic?
Okay, should I go straight into my experiences?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I love that.
What would I think the most, or one of, so I have like what, top three?
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe I will start with.
Let's get comfortable.
I'll start with the one that was very embarrassing. The one that, I never in my life did I think I would experience it. Yeah, it was possible. I only used to see it in movies, or maybe when they give me scripts, okay, act this. I didn't know it was, a real life experience. So I was talking to this guy, a lawyer. I met him through my friend.
Okay.
And at that time, I was working at Ikoyi.
Big things again. Please, when was this time?
This
Many
was
years
2017-ish.
Okay.
2017. And then, we're talking. And then, okay, let's hang out. And we actually planned to see on a Friday. He's like, let's go for drinks. I know you don't drink, but yeah, let's just go and
hang out.
And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Friday works. After work, I would, come meet you. Or you can just come and pick me just to make things
easy.
And then we'll go and we'll go for the drink.
Yeah, they catch me.
And then, he came, picked me up, having a very chill conversation, very nice. I mean, we were just getting to know each other.
Mm-hmm.
The question of, would you be my girlfriend, hadn't come up yet.
Yeah,
but
it's in the conversation.
I knew that he liked me. And, I was, okay,
You like him too?
Yeah, let me just give this a
shot.
try. And then...
She's already laughing. Fear is catching me. Are you scared too?
And then we got to the restaurant or wherever we went to have the drinks. And, we're talking, just talking. How was work this week? What are your plans now? Just normal talk, general conversation. And then it was time for me to go. I was still staying in my dad's house on the mainland. It's really like, okay, it's time for me to go. I don't like night waka, right? Especially if I know I have to get a cab. You're not dropping me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this was like, almost 9 p.m. And then I'm like, I'm tired, but I had a nice time. I'm ready to go. And it's like, go away. That's the eye he gave me, like, go away.
I don't understand.
I'm like, that's exactly what I said.
Go in.
I don't understand. Like, I have to go, like, my dad, he's not waiting for me because I'm an adult, but it would be nice if I didn't get him all worked up and worried. Like, where is this girl? And it's like, you're going home. I thought we're going back to my place together.
Please.
Bear in mind that we hadn't even gotten to that point of maybe flirty text messages, all of that. Like, just so you know, you want to get down with this person. We had not even gotten to that point. It was still a decent conversation. And I'm like, go back with you to where?
Yeah.
Like, where? And it's like, my place. Like, that's why I thought...
Please, where did he carry you to? It's like, is it like...
It was not the restaurant of a hotel. It was not anywhere close. Maybe it might have even been close to his house, but it was still on the island. It's a popular place. I mean, I don't want to give them free publicity now, but yeah, it was an open place. So I'm there like, we'll go back together. He's like, I thought that's why we agreed, like Friday, so, we can just spend the weekend together. Me, Mumu. And this thing there, they looked at this boy, they want me. He's like, so you're not coming back to my bed? It was an innocent, like, even if, would you not let me know and then I would pack a bag or something? He's like, I thought that was, the conclusion, and that's why we said Friday and all of that. Next thing I knew, this guy picks his car keys from the table. The way he stormed out. If I tell you, okay, it's 2017.
Like stormed out.
Stormed out to the point that people noticed. People were looking at me. We hadn't paid. Let me now make things worse. Or let me bust your brain, not make things worse. My bag was in his car.
Scared.
So I don't even... Okay, I don't think it dawned on me. So I thought he stormed out to go and bring my car, to go and bring my bag and just fling it. So I was expecting the worst because as it was like that, it was already even embarrassing. The way dramatic exits. And then people are... Nigerians never mind their business. People around were just looking like, what happened? Like, he stormed out. Next thing, I'm hearing vroom, 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 waiting. Where's my lunch? Where's my bag? So I just sat there. Thankfully, I had my phone. Thankfully, my phone was on the table. So I just, after I realized he had left and all of that, I just said, okay, you know what? Panicking won't solve anything. Just calm down. So I calmed down, called the attention of the waiter, asked if I could transfer, asked for the bill, asked if I could transfer, and then said I will wait till they confirm. Yeah, confirm receipt.
What time was this?
This was, it was Friday evening, so it was not like you got to close or anything. Yeah. So I was it was about almost 10 at this time. They eventually confirmed and I booked a ride home. That time, cab drivers were not really when we're really okay with transfers, you know, it's not that they're asking for okay transfer, and then it was still cash.
Majorly.
So I called my sister. I said, I'm coming home now, please just get cash for me, don't close the gate. When I'm downstairs, come down, bring cash for me. She did that, and I just went upstairs, took a shower, and then I just kept thinking, what just happened?
He didn't leave your bag anywhere. He didn't.
What just happened? Like, did you get angry to the point of, not caring how this girl will get to her destination?
What was his plan? So he'll buy you food and they take you home?
Yes, and they will continue whatever conversation we had. And why?
That's how you guys do it now?
Remember I said the conversation hadn't even gotten to the point of us saying, oh, by the time I turn you, oh.
But he isn't ever flirty or anything.
My sister. So I just, when you are gaslighting yourself, you are blaming yourself. And then you're not saying, no, now. Did I even give him any, like, did I give him any ring to think I was even ready to get down at that time without getting into a relationship? Maybe I'm conservative, but yeah. I mean, I don't judge people that, one night stand and all, but I want to be in love with this person. I want to be in a relationship with this person before I eventually. So I kept asking myself, wait, isn't this my cracking of jokes that's making this one?
I'm not putting this to crack jokes.
But Saturday went by. Sunday, he sends me a message. I'm so sorry. I just thought that, we're at that point
bipolar
where you were comfortable enough to go home with me. It just felt like you saying you are now gaslighting me. You're now turning it around.
Bro.
Yeah, that's what he said. It just felt like we're not comfortable with me, and something will happen when we get home. Did I say that?
He's a lie. He's a manipulative person. A very manipulative.
Did I say that something?
He's giving narcissist vibe.
Yeah,
Somebody that is bipolar.
Manipulative. I think that's the word. Because I didn't even say anything.
Like, you're apologizing but looking for a way to put the blame on the next person.
Yeah.
Guys, I've seen this behavior and I think we need to address it. It's not okay to do that. Apology it comes with empathy as well. Like, you have to be sorry, genuinely sorry for what you've done. It is not in your place to now say, but if you too, that is not an apology.
No loopholes,
I am sorry,
no excuses.
I made you feel. I hate to hear apologies like, I am sorry if you. It's not easy.
Sorry if you feel that way.
And sorry if you feel that way. I didn't know you felt that way. I was always joking. All those things. It's like, there's so many things. There's so many toxic behaviors that we've normalized that it is appalling.
Yeah.
You don't. Are you joking? You're apologizing and you're still looking for a way to blame the person for. Nah, that's not an apology. Don't let anybody gaslight you. That is not an apology. I have made you feel this way. I recognize how doing this and this can make you feel, and I shouldn't have, and I am sorry I did this and this and this. I am sorry. And then when you apologize, don't pressure people to forgive you. It's a fully disgusting behavior. And you say, but I've apologized now. No.
What else do you want me to do?
No.
Maybe I've said sorry.
When you apologize, you have to extend grace and understand that this person is hurting. Yes, I am sorry. Yes, I wish they would forgive me and things will go back to the way it used to be. But you also have to understand that something is broken there. You have to be patient enough to work that relationship back up to that place. Don't put them under pressure. If you know you are not patient enough for their apology to be accepted, day or day.
Yep.
What kind of...
Simple and short.
I'm so sorry you went through that, baby.
My sister. Of course, I needed to get my handbag back. I mean, to continue the story, I needed to get my handbag back. So I just pretended like, it was okay. Oh, no, it's fine. I understand. But no, I'm sorry if I made you. Me too. Because I needed my handbag.
Yeah. And your things back.
So I said, oh, I'm sorry if you felt that way. If I made you feel like I wasn't safe with you or this or that. Imagine me just, rubbing your ego, just making you feel better. And then he's like, okay, can we have a do-over? I said, sure, no problem. On Monday, you can, come and pick me from my office. Yeah. And, we can have lunch or something. I was counting down to Monday. Counting down. And then I added, please don't forget my bag. He's like, yeah, I saw it. It's still in the passenger seat. I didn't, no problem. Just leave them there for me, please. I only bring it in one piece.
Hey, buddy.
He came. I got into the car. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. He apologized again, but it was not genuine. He was still holding on to, I just felt somehow because
making excuses.
Making excuses.
Behavior.
Yeah. Almost like nobody ever says no to me. So how dare you? Like, who are you to say no? You're not coming back home with me for the weekend.
Narcissist.
Anyway, I carry my bag. I'm like, you know what? I'm sorry, but this time I'm not, comfortable. Let me just carry my bag and go. I'm not taking 2 steps. I blocked him everywhere. I blocked him everywhere because imagine me still talking about it now in 2024.
That's how
it's so triggering. How do you do that to someone? Like, what would it take you to say? How were you raised? Exactly. What would it take you to say,
who
okay,
raised you?
No problem. If you don't want to come with me, no problem. We can, do this some other time. And just be decent about it. I will never forget the handbag. Yes. I'll never forget the handbag. It was a blue handbag.
Yeah. Hey, God. I'm so sorry you went through that. And like, this is just supposed to show that there's so many badly behaved people out there. And it's okay for us to say, oh, is that person. Yeah. Or you yourself, before you point fingers, they say, see as I'm pointing now like this. It's coming back to me. 3 at least. It's coming back to me. Check yourself too.
Yeah.
Am I a good human being? Am I a good person? I used to say something, I just recently started saying something. And I said it from a place where something had happened to a friend of mine, where I had to choose between being a good friend or a good human being.
Yeah.
And that was where I never knew there was anything like that, where That's was like, deep. Oh, I have to be loyal to my friend, and protect her from XYZ.
Okay.
But she's been a terrible person too.
Another person.
Yeah. And it was a very deep situation where it really affected me as a person, where I was like, I really want to be a good friend.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the relationship I have with this person and how long we've come, how far we've come and everything. And I'm like, I really want to have your back. But if I have your back, I have my core values as a human being. I am going against my value. I'm even going against God, which is the ultimate being. So do I choose being your good friend over being a good human being? Of course not. So I had to pick being a good human being because I'm like, this is what a good person would do. I'm sorry if it comes up as though I've thrown you under the bus, but you also, you can't do that to people. It's not acceptable.
Did friendship break? No?
Yeah, of course.
Oh no.
Of course. And it was very painful because we love each other, but it's just a thing where it's like, nah.
So they couldn't understand your point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That,
I had to
a difficult position.
Yeah, it's a difficult position. But it felt like I was the only saving grace. Oh. Do you understand? Yeah. And it's like, if I don't do this, as a person, I won't sleep.
Yeah.
And the fact that they've even brought it to my domot.
In the first place.
The anxiety was crazy.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, going forward, I learned from that experience. And I was so hard on myself. Thank God for therapy. My therapist was like, look, it's okay. Things like this happen. You learn every day. What? It's sad because you love your friend. You want to be friends with your friend. Yeah. You love what you guys share. But this person is going to make you, like, your relationship with yourself, you have to value it too.
First.
Because we don't do that a lot. We're just like, I'll do with it. But you're literally constantly showing yourself neglect. That's what you're doing. You're teaching yourself that you don't love yourself enough to pick yourself over. Like, do you understand? And that's how people will always start to treat you less, because you tolerate all the rubbish. You take everything because you are understanding. And you're not setting standards for yourself. Yeah. So whatever they throw at you, you have to take it because you set the standard. And even in relationships, it happens to us. Recently, I said, I love flowers. I love flowers that I buy myself flowers. Yeah. Literally. And I'm talking to you and I'm telling you I love flowers. You never buy me flowers. But 2 months after we stop talking, you meet somebody else that is not, it has not even gotten as intense as you and I got, and you drove around Lagos for 2-3 days looking for a particular type of flower that the girl likes. And for me, it's painful. But I had to tell myself the hard, bitter truth, which is, me too, I did set my standard. Now they don't see me as girl where they're worthy enough to buy flowers. So going forward, I will. If you are not buying the flower, no. That's the goddamn standard. Call it vanity, call it whatever. I want what I want. And whether you like it or not, the people that will do it, they will come.
Without batting an eye.
Do you understand? So sometimes we also need to just know that it's not about pointing at other people. It's just about doing the right thing. And to do the right thing, you need to know the right thing. And to know the right thing, you need to spend time with yourself, taking it back to self-awareness. Healing.
Yeah.
Most of you are single, not because they don't want love, but the problem that people have is saying lost. And you are running away from your problem. You don't want to do the work that is required. And I'm just like, we have so many people out there, broken, damaged. It's a damaged society. I promise you. The dating scene is terrible. And not just in Lagos, because it's easy for us to be like, dating in Lagos is, But for someone who is dated outside of Lagos, I've dated 2-3 people outside of Lagos. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much. I saw a post. Someone said a lot of people are so undateable.
Yep.
And they don't even realize it. Mm-hmm. You don't want accountability.
And then they file fast.
You don't want to be better. You don't want to grow.
You don't want to put in
effort. Want to change. You don't want to put in effort. But you want love. You want somebody to come and love you just the way you are. That's how I am. If you don't want me like that.
Disgusting.
Do you like yourself the way you are?
It's a toxic behavior. That's how I am. On like some Sundays ago, because in church we had a series on healing from like trauma, emotional trauma and damage.
Yeah.
And just for me, point one being be kind to everybody, because everybody you're looking at is carrying something as a baggage.
Yes.
So kindness is all that you need. And it's painful that we're in a society where savage is the new cool. Kindness is not the new cool. And I'm just like, who raised you people? I don't understand where people are from. They say, I don't know how we got here. But one conversation at a time, we will find those problems and we'll find solutions to them.
Yes.
Number one, pick being a good human being.
First.
If you wrong people, be accountable. Own up to your BS. And genuinely apologize. I don't stress them whether they need time or not, because
I mean, there's a woman that would, marry anything just to have the Mrs. tag.
Bro, talk about it.
It's sad because, when singles say things like this, they say, oh, it's because you've not seen anybody. Oh, you are jealous. Just want better for yourself, to be honest. That's what I'm going to say. And want better for yourself.
And also, respectfully, marriage is God ordained.
Yep.
It's a union and an institution that I really regard with the whole of my life. I'm a product of marriage, so
exactly.
I'm not going to, but I also tell you that marriage is not an achievement. Unlearn that rubbish. Marriage is not an achievement. Godly, healthy, good marriage is an achievement. Because
godly, healthy.
People just want to throw around, I'm married, I'm Mrs. somebody. But you're Mrs. somebody with a swollen eye. And I'm not bashing people that have been physically abused in marriages or in relationships. I am also a victim. But the truth of the matter is, and I think we've had this conversation before, where I said, during my period, I was thinking, this person's a bad person and whatever. Yes, doesn't change the fact that he was badly behaved. But I also had to sit down and do some work. Like, why did I think it was okay to stay 3 years
in this relationship?
In this kind of toxic relationship where Basbos is the breakfast
of the day.
Do you understand? And that was when I started finding answers. childhood trauma, a lot of it, a lot. That I didn't even know that. I didn't know what childhood trauma was. I never know that I was packing. As a child, now things are just happening to you and you're just, but as you're growing,
you're shedding some.
And then it's becoming more pronounced.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this was why it was okay. Oh, so this person was able to manipulate me this way. And the thing with narcissists is when they meet you, they love bomb you. When they love bomb you and you already don't even know yourself and you don't know what love is, you're thinking, oh, this person really likes me. And then you quickly jump into it because they're rushing you to love you. They're gifting you. They're doing everything.
Attention, like, everything is on 100.
They're like, everything is just rush. And you also then rush into it and then you get into it and start to pull back. And then you're thinking, is this something you did? And sometimes the very bad ones will find something that you've done. And hold on to it. And then you're like, oh, it's something I did.
I shouldn't have
it's
done
me.
this.
I shouldn't have. They start feeling less of of yourself, and then like, I shouldn't have. And like that, they don't hook you. Then, if they see that you don't get to a point of, okay, I've messed up, maybe I want to just opt out and go and work on myself. They'll be like, oh, no. Then they come back again, rush you small. They start giving you, it's called breadcrumbing. They will not start giving you small.
Attention.
Small.
Today
they'll give you attention today, but mess you up for another 4 days. And you're holding on to the attention of the 4 days they go. And the 5 days, it is crazy. It is crazy. So when I'm screaming and shouting, get to know yourself, it's so that you can, when healthy, good love comes,
you would recognize
it. You will know. And there was also an analogy that Passibology, used in church. He used the magnet, and then he put the magnet on the book. Book is good. Everything is good. It's not attracting it. Because that's not what you are looking for. That's not who you are. You attract what you are. So when you put the magnet next to metal, damaged people, as you are a damaged person, now wait till you go to catch me that. That's what I need. Nail. Counters, everything. Those are the things to be attracted because that's who you are. So if you want something good, you have to do the work that is required. To be honest.
If you want something good, you have to do the work that is required. I'm taking that one home. If you want something good, you have to do the work that it requires.
Since 2021, guys, full vulnerability. I've been in therapy. Since 2021. And it's costing a lot of money. And as at that time, there were days that I didn't even have food to eat. But I would look for how to cough out that money because it felt like food to my soul. And this was also in the place where I now started on working on my relationship with God again. So at the beginning stage, it was like food to my soul. But when I started balancing it out, it also working on my relationship with God, getting counselors and mentors and stuff. I'm still in therapy, but it's not as
frequent as
but I still am. I do 3 times, 4 times a week because it just felt like I was unpacking a lot. But for me, I still feel like I'm still a work in progress. I'm still learning every day.
To be honest.
But I'm not where I was in 2021.
There's
certain behaviors that I would tolerate and be like, I'll make excuses for. And now it's like, in fact, in my friendships and relationships, I don't use expectations anymore. I use requirements. Because I'm very aware of what I bring to the table too. So if I'm not going to do this to you, don't do it to me. And before, for someone who, I used to be very, very, very expressive. And then I went to a place where I'd been gaslighted so much that I was not sure of myself. So I will not be very passive aggressive. So you go offend me. But because I don't want to offend you, I don't want to confront you, but I'm angry. Then today, I'm blowing hot. Tomorrow, I'm blowing cool. These days, I'm quick to call you and tell you,
this is what
you've done to me.
I
don't want to do this friendship anymore. I don't want to do this relationship anymore. And that is it. And I still love you the same. God sees my heart. I wish you nothing but the best. From time to time, I'll call you to check in on you to make sure you're okay. Because that love is always there. But
we can't be on the same level anymore.
Do you understand? Because I will not do
friendship.
This to you.
And
I'm not forcing you to. I just can't deal with this situation because I would not do this to you, and that's it. And respectfully, I wish you well. I love you still with the whole of my heart. That's it. All on about therapy. If whatever make me to start or do therapy for people, I'm a one. It's gonna be entourage. I mean, good. Ope, I'm so sorry you had to go through that experience.
Let me bust your brain. I know somebody now that is married and her husband doesn't want her to have a social media account. This is personal. This one is not out. But I even know somebody. It's Ope that knows the person.
Where?
So for my own, it was a case of, what do you need? Say Instagram. What do you need Instagram for? Be sending the picture to me. Why do you want to be posting the pictures for the world to see?
Which time is this one?
Obviously. Yeah, well, Instagram hadn't just come out at that time. Say maybe 2 or 3 years after, Instagram. Everybody, it was the in thing. Everybody was on Instagram.
What was the excuse?
And I just felt like, that's it. That's the reason.
That's manipulative.
That is the reason.
That's controlling.
Why do you want to have an Instagram account? Imagine I had listened. Would there be a Swit Ope brand?
Exactly.
And I couldn't just understand. Like,
but this person knew that you studied.
Thank you. Yes, I studied theater arts. And this is me. That's my life. So imagine someone saying, "Oh no, don't show your talent
to the world."
Yeah,
like don't go and look for a job. For people that cannot relate, go and look for you.
Yes, why are you taking pictures? Why are you making videos? Be sending
why
them
are you
to
for
me.
Job interviews?
Yeah, be sending them to me personally.
As your
yeah.
So imagine on Tony level.
Now I'm saying, this was me in the past. I'm talking about the present now, that there's somebody that is married, that her husband doesn't want her to be on social media.
Why? What's the excuse for that? In 2024.
Why do you need to be on social media? That's the question. Why do I need to answer that? So I should give you what? PowerPoint presentation. Okay, the owner of my head, the prince of my life, the moon of my life. I want to be on social media because people are actually going through a lot. And I'm glad that, I've come out of that. I've experienced it in, the past, my younger years. Some people are experiencing it now in their 30s and they can't come out because, okay, marriage, what will people say? Will you not say, I want to leave my husband because he's restricting social media? Oh, let me just be there. Let me just focus on, but me now, I count myself
lucky. That person
lucky.
Doesn't respect you as a human being.
First of all, he doesn't even see you as a human being. He doesn't see you as a human being.
Because you have your choices to make.
You're not harming anybody in the process. You're not okay. Even if they say, okay, you are exposing, you are a wife, don't expose yourself too much. No, okay, that to some people that's a valid reason. Yeah, to some people that's
why do I even need permission?
To some people, that's a valid reason. But what is the reason?
Why do I even need permission?
In the first place,
just need your permission to have a phone.
In the first place. It's something I did not imagine my dad saying to me. So my dad, that's the person that brought me into this world.
Literally.
That, okay, after God, that's the next person that's the ultimate authority over my life. So you that, I've met along the way. He did train me in school. He did feed me. He did put
me. Make a note for Instagram. Where is that brother now? Hope he does not follow you.
Actually,
he does.
Oh, wow, I love the work you're doing now. You're so talented.
Send.
I mean, and then when the CNN stuff too happened, obviously, wow, I knew this would happen for you. And imagine I listened to you and I don't have Instagram. And I didn't have social media. Imagine.
And you're sending the picture to only you. You see all the greatness you want to keep to yourself. This show is not about me. I think I'm talking too much because I was about to enter it.
No, please do. So people that are in that situation now can actually, think about it, that this is not, it's not healthy to even you as a person. It's not healthy. So if you cannot have conversation with your partner and ask intellectual questions like, why do you not, first of all, I don't need your permission.
It's not a permission thing.
So
you have little or no right whatsoever to even say, baby, please don't have an Instagram, don't have a TikTok account. Don't, for the love of Christ.
It's like telling me to not breathe.
Literally. Or telling you, no, don't be on TV. You can just present here. This YouTube, what's it for?
I've had people say that to me.
Exactly. So
it's more common than I've met guys. In fact, to be honest, I've met more guys especially in Lagos, and that's why I started dating outside Lagos, that would say, I don't want a woman that is on TV. I don't want a woman that has a career in media.
Exactly.
And I'm like, okay, fantastic. There was even a particular one. I was like, oh, great stuff. You know, you don't want a woman in media, and you don't want an actress, you don't want a TV host. I mean, that's very valid. I don't want a politician too. How about that? Because his political career was just starting too.
Look at that.
He was still trying to, kiss ass left, right, and center, and enter into the distance. I told him, okay,
look at
no
that.
problem. Wait, I don't want a politician.
So let's find our square roots now.
Hey, I was like, I'm like, it's the double standards for me. It's disgusting. It's appalling. It's okay for me to end my career because of you, but you can't. If a man tell your sister that, how will you feel?
Yeah, I believe men have this audacity because they've gotten away with it so much. A lot of women are killing their careers because of, men. A lot of people are stopping. They just, okay, this is my 9 to 5. Okay, let me just do business since I won't be leaving the house.
It's okay if they personally want to do that.
Exactly.
Like
if it's your choice.
If it's your choice.
Yeah.
But you can't take my right to have choice or make choice or whatever away from me.
That's unfair.
Are you joking?
That's just wicked, to be honest. That's just wicked. And at that point, I guess now he would say, oh, that time we're young now. We're young and foolish.
It still doesn't matter.
We're young and foolish. But this one that I'm talking about that is in marriage, her husband is not young. She said she's not young. She's in her 30s. So how can a person like that come out of this?
I'm trying to be very sensitive and kind in that situation.
Because it's marriage, and some people are in marriage to be there. They don't just want to come out.
But the truth is, the signs were there from the beginning. Sadly. Yes.
I guess.
Sadly. I'm not going to lie. It's easy for us to be like, oh, we're married to this kind of person or whatever it is. Yeah. But in my experience in life, from people that I have mentors and stuff that are married, I have some that are divorced, and I talk to people, and I'm never scared to ask questions. I'm never scared. Especially in that regard, I love the knowledge that I get from it. I read as well. So I'm quick to ask those questions. And the truth is, I promise you, the signs are always there. My ex that used to hit me, the signs were there.
You saw the signs.
I was just blinded by love.
I think I agree with you.
And it starts gradually.
Yeah.
So it's not like, when you play, no. It's from I remember that it was when I started dating this person, I started yelling. I used to yell.
Wow.
I hate it when you yell at me. It gives me, I start panicking. I'm like, I'm shaking. Even till now. If you yell, I'm shaking. I don't like it. So if you get to the point where I have to yell as well, when I'm done shouting and everything, I'm shaking too. Because it's like...
the rage.
Yes. And it's me acting out of character.
Yes. And then you look at yourself like, this is not me.
The signs were there. And I'm like, he would call and get upset when we have little issues from just the dating stage, just still talking. And I just used to make excuses. And you have to be able to strike a balance, because from that relationship, I now started dating, but not now extending grace. But then I was now realizing that I'm just cutting people off. And I'm like, what exactly is going on? We have had a little bit long. Let's go and meet God. And that was how I started praying, and I started doing therapy. And I was like, okay, there's a reason why this is this. Oh, there's a reason why I stayed in this. Oh, there's always a sign.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Looking at it now.
When you look at it in retrospect, like when you come out of it and you look at it like this and this. Oh,
I should have seen it. I think I agree. Because they don't have an Instagram or don't have a social media.
Come from
would
nowhere.
have just been that would have just been the start. Do you understand? So if I had said, well, what am I? Please, everybody's having Instagram. I can be the unique one. I can be the unique one.
I want to be the different one.
I want to be the different one. Yes, do you understand? So from there, it would have graduated to which Momo skit are you doing? Which which career which radio do you want to, which TV do you want? Please, we don't want to do a professional this thing, Jerry. Go and look for a professional. So yes, that was actually a sign. That was a sign. So I agree. This is the second thing I'm taking home now. The signs are always there.
You just have
so it's left for you to pick it or, ignore it.
And also, most importantly, like, I would say this because, we've done a lot of episodes of this, and I would also want to just let you know, I'm not preaching religion.
Or
if you're a Muslim, if you're a Christian, whatever works for you, God, that God factor, you can never take it out.
Yep.
Ask God for wisdom.
Yeah.
It's okay to have the I don't know prayers. Lord, I don't know. This person is doing like this, and I like this person. But me, I don't know. You're the only one that knows. Please
just direct
me, guide me, lead me, show me. See, there's one prayer that I used to be scared of praying before. Now I don't joke with it because I know that every time I pray it happens.
Please tell me the same prayer. If it's not for me,
God, it's not for me, scatter it. Whether it's a friendship or it's a relationship, God, if it's not for me, wallahi,
I don't waste time
2
because
weeks.
Yes,
2 weeks. The person go down fuck up.
I don't think. That's one of the fastest prayer that God answers.
I used to pray it after I've already started seeing the person. I already like the person.
You like the person.
So now the moment you say
you show me interest. Yeah.
Hello, it's me again.
Scatter
Lord,
it for me, God.
I will say your name, your son name, your middle name. Ariyiike have come to me. It's like you think I'm doing introduction to God. He have bring yam. You have given me money. You have given me gifts. You have given me flowers. I like and appreciate the gift, but God, what are you saying on this matter?
Yeah.
If I don't hear anything for 3 months, my dear, I'll just be, I'm good. I'm not going to indulge you in the talking stage. I will make sure I let you know I need some time. I'm not joking with it anymore. I've gotten to a stage in my life where I'm extra intentional about my friendships, my relationships, the people in my space, the people that I work with, even the projects I work on. This dating Lagos that you are seeing, a lot of Opolopa where Tadra go inside it. God, do you want me to do it? Because I also know that from the title alone, from the name it's called, it could be misinterpreted. And this is a generation where everybody's talking about sex, money. He not buy me this. If you don't buy me Gucci, if it doesn't, this is a generation that we lack comprehension. To be honest, our ADHD is terrible. 2 seconds holding one thing, they're not listening and understanding what you're saying anymore. So God, please make this a show that is going to be give positive impacts in the society, because the intention of this is to get people aware of the issues so that we can resolve it. Not for views, not for numbers, there's a calling on it. So please, whatever you are doing, don't remove God from it too. Pray. Because some people come and they are nice to you. You will go and think they are love bombing you because we talk about love bombing. Some people will come, they'll be nice to you, but they'll be love bombing you, but you think they are being nice to you. It's only God that knows it all. And in all, the Bible says, seek understanding, seek wisdom, ask questions, have people that are sensible. Me, I like marriage, and I want to have a successful marriage. I used to say it. They say marriage in this generation, it does not work. Is this?
My own marriage will work.
You people can be claiming what you want to claim. Me, Ariyiike, my marriage would work by God's grace. And I'm not bragging about it. I am praying. There's a lot of kneeling down inside dates. God, my marriage would work. If it is 0.0000001% of men that don't cheat, God, my husband is going to be part of them.
Amen.
From my mouth to God's ears. Inshallah, in Jesus' name, amen. So, thank you so much, Ope.
Thank you for
We have a little something for you.
No, you did.
Yeah.
Oh,
just to say thank you for coming. You know, you're worth more than that, but we're just, can I have my cup, please? We just also, it's like souvenir. Thank you so much for coming.
So
you know, can always
my
pay us.
sippy cup.
you for coming.
Guys. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Dating
So
Lagos.
hopefully we do this again very
Definitely.
soon.
Just call me. I'm one call away.
Yes, you actually
One
are.
call
You're a
away.
G. You're a real G. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I know this episode was really long, but I'm sure you were able to learn one or two things. Please do not forget that if you're too shy to come on the show, you can send us your stories, your dating stories, on Instagram at dating_in_Lagos. That is dating in Lagos. It's your girl, Ariyiike with the Dimples. You can follow me at Ariyiikedimples on Instagram. And you can follow Ope. What's your handle?
At Swit Ope, SWITOPE.
Everywhere. All right, guys. Please do not forget. Please subscribe, like, share. Share with your enemies.
Spread the
too.
words.
Spread the word. Spread the words.
Please
Spread
say
the word to the world. Let them see that good things are happening, and there's also something, one or two, three things that they can learn from us on this show. See you again next time. Like I always say, Ife Atino. Bye. Love and light.